Have you ever felt like you're constantly walking on eggshells, always trying to please someone who seems impossible to satisfy? This uneasy feeling can often be traced back to a destructive relationship with a narcissistic father. Narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD, is a condition marked by an inflated sense of self-importance, a deep need for excessive attention and admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. Narcissistic fathers in particular can wield these characteristics like weapons, using them to exert control and diminish self-esteem. They are puppet masters of manipulation, adept at twisting situations to their advantage, and belittling their daughters in the process. This psychological warfare can leave one feeling emotionally and psychologically distressed, questioning their worth and their place in the world. It's a grim reality, but one that needs to be faced. Behind the mask of a loving parent, a narcissistic father wields his power to manipulate and control. How does a narcissistic father's destructive behavior manifest in a daughter's life? Let's delve into the methods used. A common tactic is gaslighting, a form of psychological manipulation designed to make the daughter question her own perception of reality. It's a sinister game of smoke and mirrors, where the father distorts the truth to sow seeds of self-doubt. Next, we have emotional manipulation. This is where the father uses guilt, fear, or obligation to control the daughter's actions and feelings. It's a puppeteer's game, pulling at the heartstrings to ensure loyalty and compliance. Lastly, the exploitation of love and affection. The narcissistic father may shower his daughter with love one moment, then withdraw it the next. This love bombing and subsequent withdrawal creates an emotional roller coaster, leaving the daughter craving for validation and acceptance. These tactics serve to undermine a daughter's confidence and self-worth, creating a shaky foundation upon which she builds her identity. The tactics of ruin are subtle yet devastating, leaving deep scars on a daughter's psyche. What signs should you look for to identify a narcissistic father's destructive behavior? To understand the patterns of a narcissistic father, we delve into the common signs. One of these signs is constant criticism. This can range from nitpicking over minor things to outright belittlement. It's an attempt to erode self-esteem and breed self-doubt. Another pattern is emotional withdrawal. This can manifest as a lack of warmth, empathy, or genuine interest in their daughter's feelings or experiences. It's a form of emotional neglect that can leave deep scars. A third sign is persistent invalidation of feelings. This occurs when daughters are told their emotions are wrong, exaggerated, or unimportant. It's a way for the narcissistic father to maintain control and deny their daughter's emotional reality. These patterns can be subtle and insidious, making them difficult to recognize, especially if they're all you've known. But awareness is vital. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards breaking free from the destructive cycle. How can a daughter weather the storm of a narcissistic father's destructive behavior? It's a daunting question, but there are strategies that can help. Firstly, seeking professional help is invaluable. A therapist or counselor trained in dealing with narcissistic abuse can guide you through the healing process. They can help you understand the dynamics of your relationship, process your feelings, and develop coping mechanisms. Building a supportive network is also key. Surround yourself with people who understand your situation and offer genuine care and compassion. This could be friends, family, or even a support group of people who've experienced similar situations. Remember to practice self-care. It's not selfish, but essential. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep can do wonders for your mental health. Setting boundaries with your narcissistic father is crucial. You have the right to protect your emotional space. Weathering the storm requires resilience, but remember, you are not alone in this journey. How can a daughter reclaim her power from a narcissistic father? It starts with knowledge. Recognizing the narcissistic behaviors of your father paves the way to understanding. It's about identifying the tactics of manipulation, the subtle undermining, and the emotional blackmail. Knowledge is power, and it's the first step in taking back control. Then comes self-awareness. This means acknowledging the impact of these behaviors on your emotional well-being. It's about understanding how your father's narcissism has shaped your perceptions, your relationships, and your self-esteem. It's about recognizing that you are not to blame for his actions. Next is the courage to confront the reality. It's about standing up against the destructive dynamics, setting boundaries, and asserting your worth. It's about refusing to be a pawn in his narcissistic game. Finally, reclaiming power involves a journey of self-discovery, growth, and resilience. It's about healing, rebuilding, and finding your strength. Reclaiming power is a journey of self-discovery, growth, and resilience. Remember, you have the strength to rise above the storm.